Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot. Today we have a cool reading for you guys, and let's see who we have. Let's get started right away. And we have She Who Unfolds, and her name is in French. And this is Swathe, Embrace, and Self-Care. There's something unfolding for you, Sagittarius, Capricorn, I beg your pardon. And there's something unfolding, and there's something that you're going to embrace, or you're going to be able to do that if you would so like. And we have She Who's Wild, Untamed, Wild, and Mysterious. All right. Let's see what else we have. It's interesting. Let's see what we got, you guys. Let's get another card from that deck. Why not? Let's see. And we have She Who Remains, Powerful Devotion and True Worth. All right. So somebody... maybe you are the remaining person here, Sagittarius, possibly, but somebody could be just really devoted to you. And maybe they want to have a wild experience with you. That's not clear here, but there's something unfolding here. That's clear, and that's very cool. Yeah, true worth. Somebody finds you very, very worthy, kind of. And we have treasured memory. Sorry, you guys, dealing with a cold. So, healing, actually. Treasured memories. And here's this lady. She's got flowers in her hair. Right? She has this big kind of poofy hair. And she's real cute. And her flowers are real cute, too. Treasured memories. There's some type of... Somebody's powerfully devoted to you, or... Yeah, and they are sticking around for you, or they have stuck around. Maybe you don't know it, and that's not really clear. Maybe you do know. Maybe you're with them. But there's memories that you guys shared, treasure memories, and then we have tiny triumphs. And here is the giant mouse here wearing this kind of argyle kind of funny outfit. And he's supposed to be funny. He's holding, I feel like he's holding this bird. I don't know, maybe it's a crow. Doesn't really look like one, but maybe it is. But he's holding this black bird wearing a top hat. And let's see what that has to... Let's see what that's about. Yeah, and that is Tiny Triumphs. Okay, let's look at that. It's a number 3. It's a 21. That typically means that there's a manifestation about to kind of... could happen. We have attitude, belief, power of perseverance, which relates to manifestation, doesn't it? And so... the power of perseverance does, belief and attitude. And, somebody is really believing in something here, and they believe in the memories you guys have, or they believe in you, and they find you to be worthy. Maybe they find you wild and mysterious too, but this is unfolding. It is. The big mouse dressed as a circus trainer. He's holding a small eagle. Okay, it's an eagle. The situation is inverted. The predator is small, and the prey is big. Oh, that's true. This card urges us to believe in ourselves. Don't ever think you're too small or too outmatched in a situation. Inner size is what matters. Think back to a time when you felt good about an achievement. Don't give up now. With patience and hard work, you will triumph in the end. It's really interesting how they said, believe in yourself and all this kind of stuff. But... don't ever think you're outmatched, right? Or kind of, somebody's outdoing you, kind of, because then you'll be against yourself, right? Then you'll give up, or you'll be either that, or you'll be so worried about getting whatever you're trying to get, like a job, or maybe another person, that you will kind of ruin it for yourself, right? But we're supposed to kind of persevere and believe in ourselves, but at the same time, not get a big head, and also know that there's always a possibility of failure, right? There always is. And when we're not realistic like that. We just that has to happen for me. That really can blow up in our face, right? When we put that energy out there, right? Yeah, kind of have to be more humble and grateful, but also have self-belief. Yeah. So let's see what we have here today, Capricorn. We're going to get one more card from that deck with the giant mouse, and we have day and night. All right. Well, that's how life is. It's full of days and nights. Yeah, it is. Let's see what that's about. I feel like that's about things changing or something like that. Let's have a look. To number 1, so it probably relates to some type of a new beginning or a change. Right, as I said. And let's see what it says here. This is, oh, wow. Uncertainty, fear, worries, decisions to be made. Follow your instincts. All right. So we know somebody's following their instincts because of the tiny triumphs card. And that's what that talks about. Follow it. Persevere. Follow your heart. Follow your feelings about things in life, right? Yeah, exactly. So, but somebody's a little bit afraid here. I feel like they are, right? And let's see what we have. For you, Capricorn, we start with the Five of Wands. This is about like a dry landscape. That's really kind of what that's one of the meanings. It can also mean that a challenge ends and this only this one man wins, right? Or one woman or whatever. The Emperor sits here as well, and he is all about believing in the future. He definitely is, and he takes care to kind of make that happen, right? Because here he is, representing stability and the Emperor, right? Because he has an empire. He does, right? And we have the Five of Cups reversed, the Hangman, Temperance, the Death card. We're coming in with 4 majors already. And we have the Three of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Nine of Swords, yeah, and then we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, so in the reading, somebody is definitely fighting their fears in this reading, and this is about believing in yourself. It sure is, right? Because, this card was in the other reading, right? But this Nine of Swords, I mean, this is a mild-mannered guy, right? Yeah, and so you can tell he's not, loud, and he's depicted as this kind of quiet man. And he has a giant, without, big muscles, basically, and he's wielding this sword toward the the dragon. So he says, I'm going to fight my fears, my worst fears. And so that's what this is. This is about self-belief, and this is about I'm going for what I want. Yeah, I'm going for what I want in this reading. It can be that life is a mystery, too. Hold on one second, you guys. Beg your pardon, you guys. All right, so, but this is unfolding for you, Capricorn, something for you to embrace, and that's why he's fighting his fears. And that's a 9, so that's a completion, right? So he can have a new beginning. That's really what this is about. It has to do with these treasured memories. Somebody never got over you in this reading. That's what this is about. It's possible you're with them now, and if you guys are having a new beginning, they still never got over you, right? Yeah, definitely. So, the Emperor sits in the challenge in the reading. And so, to take control of the situation, it's possible that this was a challenge, right? And so we have the Death card. Something could have ended here in order to make way for transformation. All things must end that will be transformed. It's just how that is, right? It's a kind of a dual process. For sure it is. And so we have the Ten of Wands with it. And let's see. Ten of Wands sitting there. This is, yeah, and I said it was a burden here to take control. There's a burden here to take control of a situation, but the burden's dropped. That's really what the Ten of Wands is. It's another completion. Let me let this down. It's too heavy. I don't want to carry this anymore, right? And so, Capricorn, if you'd like your own psychic reading, you can always get one. They are accurate because I check for accuracy, and below in the description box is all the information. We do them on a video call. It's very hands-on. It's very personal for you. It's very engaging, and you can, if we do cards as well, you can choose the cards, and this is how I do it over the video call. Also, a couple people can be read, so if you want one of those, check out the description box. And also past life readings. I'm certified, and those are Dolores Cannon style. Those are very cool to help you leave behind karma. Not karma, just past life wounds that you don't know you're carrying in this life, right? How would you know? Unless you are highly evolved, right? But your higher self asks, and so you're able to leave that behind, whatever that was, And all of us have it because every past life reading I've done, somebody has, they all have one. And whatever the theme is in that past life reading helps you leave behind the same theme in this life, basically. Yeah, very interesting and very powerful. So those are freeing and empowering. So let's continue here. And also the tarot readings are done. You choose the cards, you guys. So let's look at Temperance right here and get a card on Temperance. The Four of Pentacles is with it. And, there could be a Sagittarian here, but if you can see the card, right, if you guys are, actually watching the reading, right, you can see, him wielding the Grim Reaper. Yeah. And he's wielding the scythe, and this other man is definitely trying to hold on to these Four of Pentacles. This is about transformation, holding on. It is about a letting go or a death. There's some type of death here in this reading. Death to the ego, death to a relationship, death to something, death to whatever. But there's something that really goes away here for sure. And the Hangman reverse can talk about a sacrifice that's already happened, possibly. It is an epiphany. It is an understanding, though, that that these treasured memories are super important, right? Like, I don't want to let this go. I don't either want this to become a memory, like, like our relationship, or I want to return to Capricorn because we shared these great memories. This could be a secret to you, Capricorn. Like, you might not know about this. It's always possible. Five of Cups reversed. This is how someone's seeing themselves. Let's get a card on that. Ten of Cups. Yeah, and this can talk about, like, allowing an ending in order to have my happily ever after. Can talk about coming out of grieving and coming out of regret. And this can also be to avoid regret, right? It's like, like if you have to make a decision about something and you're not sure you're going to do it, but you do it anyway, and later you regret it. So in this reading, it's kind of like, well, I might regret this if I don't stay or return to Capricorn. I might regret it, and that's what this is about, right? Yeah, there could be a regret somewhere else too. There could be, right, or in another way, there could. The Death card, transformation, sits in the past. Let's get a card. The Star card reverse. See, we have all these majors here. So, yeah, I mean, especially up here, right? Yeah, we do. And so, yeah, and so we have the Star card reversed. Wow. Can talk about a lack of hope, a lack of inspiration. And it's related to this Ten of Wands that's laid down. Like, I don't want this anymore. I don't feel like it's inspiring me. I don't feel inspired in my life. I don't feel like stimulated. I don't feel any excitement or thrill, right? We all have to feel a thrill in life. That's how it is. Or geez, right? And so, yeah. And so this person, maybe you really gave them this thrill, this passion, this inspiration, this major stimulation, and this kind of maybe even self-worth, possibly. But definitely, this is about something very passionate and hopeful and things like that. But there's something else that was kind of weighing that's laid down. Yeah, Seven of Swords sits in the concern. Let's have a look at that. And this is the near future too. But this is a plan that is going to be executed anytime now, or it's already happened, because we have the Hangman reversed. This has already happened. This is somebody's enlightenment, epiphany, and a sacrifice was already made here. And there was a waiting. The Hangman does talk about waiting. Somebody waited and they planned, and that's what the Seven of Swords is about. This is about, and they could have planned to, like, walk from somewhere, walk away. Because that's what he's doing, especially with the Six of Wands, like not seeing something as either victorious or kind of exciting, or I don't recognize this anymore as part of my life. It's like I got to close this chapter for sure. And, we have endings here. We have the Death card, the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Cups. These are all endings. Even the Hangman can talk about an ending because it represents the 12th house in astrology, which is the last house. It does represent endings. Pisces represents endings. Now, does it mean everything ends for them? Of course not. Right? It's the archetype, right? And so Three of Pentacles reversed, this is in the environment, and it shows up with the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, see, this is what's uninspiring, the Three of Pentacles. It's like this is kind of like a lack of interest to work together or to invest in this or something like that, to work alongside somebody or to be with somebody. This could even be a third party ending, possibly. Even though it doesn't look like it's any active third party, it could just be, this could be somebody who has memories with you from the past, and here they come and they let somebody go because this is very important. This is very important. Otherwise, this person wouldn't be having this fear, unless this is your fear, Capricorn, right? It just is very important. It really is, because this talks about embrace this. Yeah, something to embrace. Definitely worth embracing. And so here we have, and the Eight of Pentacles with it is like, this is what I want. This is like passionate. This is what this person or you really want. Where this person wants to spend their time and their money, their resources, the Pentacles. This is where I want to spend my time and my money and invest. And here's the man investing in this job, right? In his craft. So the Nine of Swords, Capricorn, this is what somebody's learned. This is learn to fight your fears in life. And one of these cards was talking about that. I feel like it was the Day and Night card or the Tiny Triumphs. Yeah, the Tiny Triumphs. Believe in yourself, and that's what he's doing. He's a mild-mannered guy, right? He's the guy who, I don't know, works at the library, and, no digs on anybody who works at the library, right? And he looks really mild-mannered. He's wearing, maybe he might wear glasses, and he just looks like a kind of a simple, nice man, quiet, and that's how this man looks. And he's fighting this dragon. He's like, oh, I don't care. I don't care about that dragon anymore. I want, like, the heart wants what it wants, and that's how life is, right? And that's why, interesting about the heart wants what the heart wants. Always go for your dreams too, not just a person, right? Where your heart really wants that person. I'm going to go for your dreams. You live once, right? At least in this incarnation. Yeah, go for it, right? And because if you're good at it, then it's meant for you. Yeah, it is. So here we have the Queen of Cups, or if you really take passion in it, it's for you. Yeah, it is. Queen of Cups showing up at the potential outcome, Capricorn, with the Ten of Pentacles. We have 3 tens here. It's a completion. This is a family. It's possibly here that, maybe somebody is in a family dynamic and maybe they don't, care to be there, possibly, right? This can be this person really wants a family with you. In this reading, that definitely could be happening. Or maybe you have a family with them as well right now. Yeah, because we see 2 families. We see this family. They're kind of spread out. Over here, here's the child with the dog. Here's the grandfather. And this is the father, I believe. I don't know why they're not showing the mother in this card. But no big deal. And over here's the whole family is right here. So it's definitely about like, I feel like somebody wants you as their family. Yeah. And that treasured memory is an 18. That's an ending. It's a fulfillment is a better way to say it. The 9s are fulfillments. So something has fulfilled itself. It can even be that something that is not so great has fulfilled itself, right? Or it was great. It's just, some things just like, it's time for that to close out. That shows up in your natal chart for sure, right? Things don't last forever, right? Maybe even a job you had, you loved, and then you work in there 10 years, you're like, well, this is the end of the road for me, right? Or a craft, anything, or any type of work or whatever. But cycles end, and we have to go with the flow, and that's how it is. The flow of life. Yeah. Thanks so much for joining me. If you want to get that reading, you can check out my description box. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much.